I know the M5 MacBooks will be out soon and it will be the new hotness and I won't get many views for talking about older tech, but I don't care. I wanted to make a quick video right now talking about the M4 MacBook Pro and just how awesome it still is and will be moving forward. And to be honest, this video kind of includes the M3 MacBook Pro and probably the M2 and M1. Look, Apple silicon chips are amazing. We all know that. Apple first got their hooks in me with the M3 chips, so that's sort of where my journey begins and when I realized just how good Apple computers are. And if I had just stuck with that first laptop I bought in 2023, the M3 MacBook Pro base model, I would have been just fine today, but I didn't stick with it. I returned it, then I bought the 16-inch M3 Max, returned that, then I bought a secondhand 16-inch M1 Max, loved it, but sold it to build a gaming rig. I missed having a laptop, so I got the 15-inch M3 Air, then the 15-inch M4 Air, then the 14-inch M4 MacBook Pro, and I returned all of those and finally came full circle and ended up with the 16-inch M4 MacBook Pro base model, and that's what I have now. I bought it refurbished directly from Apple, and honestly, it's amazing. For my longtime viewers of my channel, you probably thought I returned this one by now, didn't you? Nope, I have it and I still absolutely love it. All Apple laptops are sick. The Airs are the best for most people. The Max chips are insane for video editing and then some, much better than the Pro, but they're so overkill for me at the end of the day. The Pro it ticks all the boxes and there's no compromises really, you know? If you are wondering if it's worth spending the extra money or are on the fence about buying a MacBook Pro instead of something else, do it. Is it too much for you? Maybe, but I promise you, you won't have any regrets. The 120Hz ProMotion screen, I just watched Andor on it. I couldn't even tell it wasn't OLED. I watched it in the dark and the blacks looked black. Incredible. And I also made a video recently talking about GeForce Now, which is a service that lets you play any game you want on the MacBook or any computer. It's insane. Want to play Elden Ring or Cyberpunk on your Mac? You can, and because of the 120Hz screen, it turns this thing into a gaming beast, playing at 120 frames per second. It's nuts. And the best part about that service is since they have the video cards on their end, your laptop doesn't get hot or noisy while gaming. You can play all the games you want for hours and your battery will last forever because it's just mirroring the screen, and this thing has insane battery life. The brightness is great too. And the speakers, the wizards over at Apple somehow make this thing pack a punch. It punches well beyond its weight. I don't know how they do it. This is the kind of tech I love to own and talk about because it's just so good. Like, I like watching movies in bed with my kiddos, and this lets us watch those movies with no compromises. One of the reasons I returned the Air was it was often at full volume while watching and I still wanted more. I don't have that problem with the Pro. It has everything you need and just a little more, which is rad. Also, I can't forget the ports and SD card reader. I just edited a video for a new channel I made with my kids. It's called Taste Wars, where we compare different foods and crown a victor in each video. The first video we did was, is Mr. Beast's chocolate actually better than Hershey's? It was a lot of fun. Anyway, I recorded it at 4K 60 frames per second in H.265, and I edited in DaVinci Resolve on this laptop with no proxies. I can't even do that on my Windows 14th gen with the 4070 Ti Super without making proxies. I can't believe that this laptop is better than my monster rig for that stuff. The quality of this thing all around is top notch. And look, while I'm gushing about this Apple product, you might be surprised to know I'm still an Android/Windows guy first. I keep trying other Apple products like the new AirPods, which I just reviewed on my other channel, Upgradeitis, and while I know their lineup of stuff is really good, Android and Windows stuff is good too. I can't upgrade completely into the Apple world yet since my old stuff still works great, and I love the freedom and customizability with Android and Windows. But I can't deny how good this laptop is. I also just did a keyboard review on my main channel, and I like the keyboard on this laptop even better than all of those ones I reviewed. It has the best click confirmation I've ever experienced. I haven't done a full-out review on this laptop extensively. There's just so many reviews out there talking about all the features. I don't want to just make a review echoing what everyone else says. Instead, this video is more of a nudge for anyone out there who is humming and hawing about whether or not to get a MacBook Pro. I'm telling you, do it. I would say it's as safe to go as far back as the M3 Pro, maybe the M2, and you can probably find some sick deals on refurbished or used models, especially around Black Friday and the holidays coming up. And honestly, I think the base model with base RAM is just fine, even for video production, unless you know you're the kind of person who needs more. I thought I needed more in the past, but I don't. As long as you have a regular camera or a cell phone, it can handle video editing that footage, no problem. If this were to be my main video editing machine, I might get more RAM or the Max chip instead, but it's not, so the base is more than enough for me. And as far as buying new goes, the M5s will be coming out soon, and I'm sure it'll be a little bit better than the 4s, but maybe nothing crazy. Supposedly it won't be until the M6s come out in 2026 that they will put an OLED screen in them, but even if the M5s are more powerful than this one, I don't need any more power than this. It's already more than I need. And like I said earlier, the screen has some pretty black blacks. The only thing this thing doesn't do well natively is game, but it actually plays some games really well. I play Hearthstone and Balatro natively all the time. I've played Disco Elysium on this. And then if you want to go beyond that, you can just get a month or two of GeForce Now and it'll run the more popular games even better than an expensive gaming rig for a lot of people, which is nuts, as long as you have good internet connections, that is. And I just love that you can play for a month or two and then stop paying when you're not interested in gaming anymore. Look, I'm super frugal in most areas of my life, but when it comes to things like this, which I use every day, I spent the money and think it's 100% worth it. No regrets. I recommend you do it too. And FYI, I saved about $500 buying refurbished over new, and it was practically brand new when it arrived, and it still came with a 1-year warranty. So if you don't mind a refurbished one, check the site and look for deals. And if you see one that matches your requirements as far as hard drive space, etc., treat yourself. I just love my Windows, desktop, and laptop combo. It's perfect for me. I change a couple keyboard shortcuts on my Apple, so I'm able to bounce back and forth, no problem. That's it for today. Sorry I haven't posted much on this channel. We moved and I'm in a new space. Let me know if you want a new studio tour. Also, I've spent time rebranding my main channel, which has taken some energy. I'm moving away from the stay-at-home dad angle and wanted to rebrand it to reflect what I like to talk about instead, which is review and talk about tech and products that make life better. The M4 MacBook Pro makes life better. This thing will be a champ for years and I absolutely love it. What about you? Are you still happy with your MacBook? Which one do you have, and what will it take to make you upgrade yours? I haven't had one long enough to really notice a difference in computing speeds since I started with Apple Silicon, and it's just so good. Thanks for watching. If you're curious about my rebrand on my other channel, again, it's called Upgrade-itis. I named that because I'm constantly upgrading my gear and spending money I probably don't need to, so I figured I could help out others by spending the money on new tech so they don't have to and they can learn about it from me. Check it out and subscribe over there if you're into that sort of thing too. On this channel, I talk more about gear that makes growing my YouTube channel easier. And in case you missed my last video, check that out here. Otherwise, here's what YouTube thinks you'd like to watch next.